What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rando Commando show. You guys know the drill by now. We take something random and we talk about it. I'm Jonesy, he's Ethanuel, and today we have another special guest on the show, my older sister, Jessica. Thank you for being on the show. We're going to launch right into this one, guys, so here we go. So today on the show, we brought Jessica on to talk about Ireland things because she's going to be a missionary with team going to Ireland. So it's going to be real good. So Jess, kind of tell us a little bit about what you're doing and why you're going and all that fun stuff.
Okay. So it all kind of started about 6 or 7 years ago. I had gone to Germany on just kind of a choir trip with my college. And it was really fun. Like, we sang at all of these like gorgeous cathedrals. But I noticed that we didn't really have huge crowds at these cathedrals. We'd have like maybe 20 people or something that would come. And they're like, wow, we haven't seen that many people here in a really long time. And I was like, really? Like, this huge cathedral and like
There's no people here?
Only 20 people? Wow. But it seemed like that was a theme throughout all of our time there, that it was just a really spiritually dark place. And so ever since then, I've been wanting to go back to Europe, preferably somewhere that speaks English because I don't speak German. A little bit helpful. But this opportunity for Ireland came up, and they needed a youth director at a church just north of Dublin. And so I started filling out the application, and one thing led to another, and I was like, okay, looks like I'm going to Ireland to be a youth pastor there for 2 years. Woo-hoo! So, yeah, I'll be working at Swords Baptist Church, and, going to be leading the youth group and mentoring kids for about 2 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I actually, that's actually, like, really cool. It's like, especially like a youth pastor, because, like, I think that's one of the most underappreciated
Overworked and
because
underappreciated positions.
Yeah. Like, especially like if you take a couple of the youth greeters at, even at my church, and it's like they have to watch over like several kids, and you're just like, I don't understand how you guys do it. So even like you just to go, not only are you going to a foreign country which you've never been to before, but to meet kids that you don't know, that's got to be like, is it kind of scary in some ways? Like,
yeah, I mean, I've lived in Nebraska my entire life, and so yeah, it's one of those things that this is going to be a huge change for me. But I'm really thankful that I get to be working on a team of locals from Ireland, so it won't be just me leading the youth. So that way, I already know a few people from Skype conversations and things like that, so it won't be quite so foreign.
Right.
That way.
So with you going over there, it's definitely a missions-based thing, so you're not going to have... like, that's going to be your full-time job with that. So you're doing like support raising and stuff in the meantime. So just for people out there, how has that been going? And, how could people get involved if they wanted to?
Yeah, so support raising has been one of the biggest joys about this whole process, which normally I feel like people are like, fundraising? That does not sound like fun. But it's been one of those things that it's not so much a fundraising thing as it is that I get to share about this cool opportunity and invite people to get to be a part of it too. So I have a website and a Facebook group and different things that are giving people updates on how I'm doing and how they can be involved. And then I'm asking people to pray for me and then also partner financially. So as they're giving of their income, they're kind of investing in this venture and getting to be a part of it and kind of a shareholder in what God is doing in Ireland. So
that's cool. Yeah, we'll definitely put up some links to some of her stuff up there as well, and you can check that out. And if you want to get involved, we can give contact info for that as well. So yeah, it's gonna be good. So since you're going to Ireland, we thought it'd be kind of fun to do an Ireland themed kind of quiz is what we're doing. So we'll see.
And you guys know on the Rando Commando show how much we love
quizzes. We love quizzes. We'll see how you do. So, question 1. The Celts originated from Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, or Iceland?
I feel like Scandinavia seems like a good answer. I'll go with that.
That's what I had thought too, but it's incorrect.
Can I throw in my answer?
Yes.
Iceland?
Nope. Eastern Europe, apparently.
Well, I feel like that was too broad. Like, oh yeah, they're from Eastern Europe, and I'm like...
That's where Ireland's, I guess, on the western side of Europe.
Right, but it's just like, for me, I was like, that seems too broad. They gotta be from Iceland. Like,
I mean, they're the Celts, so it's... Okay.
Right.
All right. Question 2. Patrick, St. Patrick, was A, the son of a noble family, B, a poor shepherd, C, a young Roman.
Well, I know he wasn't rich, so it's got to be one of the last two because Patrick came over and was enslaved and had a horrible, rough history. So I'm gonna go with B. I think that's you.
Poor shepherd?
Yeah.
Nope. He actually was the son of a noble family.
Oh.
That doesn't mean he's rich.
Right. I mean, it's like one of the most popular things in books and authors and stuff. It's like how often somebody will get cut off from their inheritance, so they're literally left with nothing. So
Right,
that actually
yeah.
makes sense to me.
Okay, speaking of traditional Irish things, the shamrock is the symbol of Ireland because A, it's green and grows everywhere in Ireland, B, it was used by Patrick to symbolize Trinity, or C, it was used by the Druids as medicine.
Well, I know that A and B are true, but I don't necessarily know if that's the reason. I'm going to go with B, though, because when Patrick came to Ireland, he was like, oh, look, a 3-leaf clover. It's kind of like the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
That's a good guess. It's also correct!
Good.
I love it was used by the Druids as medicine.
I was like, are druids fantasy
Mythical
creatures?
I don't think
okay.
so, but I think they were a people group, but I don't know.
Well, and true, most druids in the culture and fantasy are often portrayed as humans. I mean, there are some elves.
With the naiads and dryads. Okay, moving on.
Hey, naiads are dryads. Hey, naiads are dryads.
Okay, here's an easy one. Green is the favorite color of the Protestants. True or false?
That is false. The green represents the Catholics, the orange represents the Protestants, and the white, so those are the three colors on the Irish flag. And the white represents the unity between the Catholics and Protestants.
That is correct. Okay, last question. What do the colors symbolize of the Irish national flag? Peace, white, between nationalists, green, and unionists, orange, or the south and the north of Ireland separated by a border?
I would say that it's the peace between the loyalists and the unionists.
That is correct. That's fun. There were some other questions about leprechauns and other things, but I don't know if those are culturally insensitive, so we decided to skip those.
Probably
Probably for the best.
Fun fact, Lucky Charms are an American thing. They are not an Irish thing.
That I kind of figured.
However, there are some bands that are from Ireland. My favorite band is Rando Collective, and they're from Northern Ireland, and they really like Lucky Charms. They're delicious.
Magically delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's all the time we've got for today, and probably all the time we should have for today because of all these jokes. And thank you, Jess, so much for being on the show. And yeah, we definitely will put links in the description for her stuff, and you can support her there. Also, check us out on social media as well to be following what we do on there. And I think that's all the time we got for today. So we are the Rando Commandos, and we'll see you next time. See ya.